Okay, so I'm joined here by my former client, Gavin Jones, who recently went through my Life Force Activation program, and he's going to share his story of this whole journey of transformation that resulted in him landing his dream job. So, Gavin, great to see you again.
Good to see you too, Adam.
All right, so Gavin, talk to me about where you were when we first started, and what was life like back when we first had those initial phone calls.
Yeah, so it was great when you reached out to me. I'm a professional career enterprise software salesperson. Um, Things were going along fine. I've been doing this for quite a while, had success, but I got to the point where I just was feeling like there was something more there, and I was actually starting to question my career choice. And I also felt that I really did not have kind of an energy or passion for what I was doing anymore, and it just felt really flat, just really that lack of energy in what I was doing. Before we started working together.
Yeah. Yeah, and I recall you contemplating a career change, and then I later find out that you're this rock star sales rep that had a hugely successful year at one of the top um, software companies in the world. And so it didn't quite add up to me, but I knew that we had a real opportunity here to get you back to reliving the glory days. And so that's
Correct.
exactly what we set about here. So, what was it about going through the program that caused the shift that has led you to where you're at right now, which is working at a job that you are enjoying so much more?
Absolutely. Well, I think your coaching style is really great, and it was very methodical, and that you and I worked to build kind of a framework to kind of identify some of the things that were causing that energy to be not where it needs to be, but also not only with the energy level, but also with that mind state that helps to create and form that foundation to build that vision that we were able to identify and working together. So that was really, really important. And that was things just like eliminating certain things in my life that, might have been taking that energy down. So really picking up that positive energy that really could work to create that magnetism and uh, draw things, change my mindset, but start to draw opportunities back towards me. And part of that was just identifying things that I think with that low energy level had really lost sight of, even in my own talents and capabilities. So that was something that was really important and very valuable.
Yeah, you really transformed, and it didn't take very long. I remember it was within the first month or two. It was just like all of a sudden a switch got flipped, and
Right.
you were, getting back to living a really healthy and vibrant lifestyle. You were riding your bike that much more. You were finishing working on
Exactly.
your man cave. You're coming up with investment
Right.
ideas for, this real estate business, and it was really incredible to see. This is
Yeah.
really, love about this work. So talk to me now about where you're at right now. What happened as a result of these shifts in energy and mindset, and what benefits have you been experiencing?
Yeah, that's a great question. I could go on for a long time, but I'll try and keep it short. But I really think that developing and resetting that energy and changing that mindset really created and opened up new opportunities. As you mentioned, I'm thinking about other things that I really hadn't been aware of. But what it really did is having that reset and that change allowed it to draw, like I said, other opportunities to me. And so now I'm working in a phenomenal company for an amazing manager. It's going extremely well, and I think that what helped was that getting that alignment and understanding of um, that vision would look like really helped to draw me to the correct opportunity, and draw that opportunity to myself. So it's just been really great, and it's much more energetic, much more fulfilled, and it's just a much better place to be.
Yeah, it's amazing, it's real magic and alchemy that happens when we engage in this process of raising our level of energy through all these different practices that we did,
Absolutely.
we talked about, because the shift happened. All of a sudden you're feeling motivated and inspired to work on all these different projects and make these positive changes in your life. And then
Right.
one day you come back to one of our sessions and you just let me know that out of the blue an old manager reached out offering you an
Right.
opportunity to work for her again, the same person who you worked with back in the glory days. And
Right.
I'd say that I couldn't believe it, except I've seen this enough times now where, yeah, I come to expect it. These little
Yeah.
miracles that happen when you create this magnetism.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I was also in a better place to be able to accept that opportunity and to work it. And that was, I felt much more confident. I was aware of the uh, talents and capabilities that I had, that it made me successful prior. And so my confidence level was much improved. And that was, and it just, that whole experience of going back to work for that person was just that much more powerful. So and then it's allowed me to really hit the ground running in my new role.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the confidence, the energy, the healthier habits and lifestyle, like all the things that um came online for you were just really powerful, and it was just a few short months.
Yep.
So yeah, nice work. You did amazing, and I'm so happy for you to be where you're at right now, and see nothing but success and great possibilities around
Yeah.
on the road ahead. So best of luck with everything,
Appreciate it.
Gavin.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Adam. And if I could just add one thing quickly, I think it's really important to understand that it's very difficult as ourselves to see these things that might not be in alignment. We might sense we have low energy, we might have these things that are going on, but sometimes you need a another set of eyes to diagnose some of these things. No doctor can work on themselves, right? And I think having someone who can work with you, to understand you, to know you enough, and then be able to help you through some of those things that you might not see is extremely important. So I would highly recommend working with Adam and looking at this for yourself.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that, Gavin, and that is the challenge, right? For most people, anyone who's out there watching this, it's easy to all of a sudden find yourself in a place where life isn't really going your way anymore, and you don't know what happened. It was just sort of like this slow decline that happened very gradually.
Exactly.
So if you're watching this, know that you're not alone. This is something that happens to many of us. And if you're interested in doing something
Absolutely.
about it and getting some support, don't hesitate to reach out. I really enjoy helping people rekindle this passion for life and then magnetizing the perfect opportunities for them as well. So, Gavin, thanks
Absolutely.
again so much for your time. Really appreciated getting this
Thank
little
you, Adam.
check in, an
Thank
update,
you.
and wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you. You too. Appreciate all your help.
You got it.